2 years ago, man, I had a dream to get famous one day, but didn't have the means. When I was about to give up, God intervened, got my name out there, and now your boy's on the scene. Squad. The division was the game, Sticky was the blame.
Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you the build guide for the non-classified Nomad 4-piece. So if you guys watched the other video yesterday night of the gameplay of the skirmish with the Nomad build, it is not a 6-piece Nomad build but a 4-piece, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build that build. If you guys want to see another video showing you how to build a PvP team non-classified build, smash that like button, hit subscribe if you want to see more. Let's jump into what the build is from yesterday's video. As you can see, my character looking fresh. So we're going to jump into the abilities first. We are running a pulse, which is scrambler. The duration on this is 20 seconds. Critical hit chance is 9.40. Critical hit damage is 9.40. So nearly 10 and 10. So 10% more crit chance, 10% more crit damage is pretty good. And then obviously we're using an immunizer at healing rate only 2k per second, nearly 2k per second. But that, I don't care, because it's just to take off 6-piece pred bleed if I'm going solo, or you know, just to quickly give me a pop heal because I got no other heal. So let me just show you guys the talents. I'm running critical save, strike back, precision, and on the move. That's the ones that you probably want to run with this build, just like a normal kind of setup. Anyway, let's get into the inventory and the build. So we're using the house and the lightweight M4. Let's go through the guns first. So as you can see, I'll tell you the stats first, then the guns, then the armor. We are running 480k primary firepower, 520k toughness, and 90k skill power, 6,500 firearms, 6,400 stamina, 3,000 electronics. I'm just rounding those. And we're using the house and a lightweight M4, and the damage on these things is mad. Now you're probably like, Ryan, these stats are fake. Well, but actually right now, and then hang on. The sidearm is 200k, and we're using the warrior shotgun. Right now I'm just going to show you that I am in World Tier 5. Look at the top left, it is World Tier 5 with these stats. It's just because the build is so amazing once you read into the build. For people that don't have classified gear and stuff like that, this build is absolutely amazing. Okay, so let's get into it. For the house, we are hitting for 25.7k. Doesn't matter about the RPM, mag doesn't matter. For the talents, we're using deadly. Critical hit damage is increased by 15%. And also we're using predatory. Killing a target regenerates 35% of health over 20 seconds. You kill a target, you're getting health. It's amazing. And just that extra critical hit damage is absolutely amazing. And then card counter. 1/2 of the magazine does 20% increased damage. The half which deals increased damage flips after 15 seconds or when the magazine is empty. Let's move on to the lightweight M4. Damage is 19.5. We're running Unforgiving. Missing health segments increase your damage. 1 missing health segment plus 10. 2 missing health segments plus 25 damage. So the lower health you get, the more damage you're going to be doing. Responsive damage is increased when 10% closer. Damage is increased by 10% when closer than 10 meters to the target. Obviously, the closer you are, the more damage you're doing. Sorry about that. And then brutal headshot damage is increased by 12% when using this weapon. This house is for the critical hit damage and the critical hit chance. The lightweight M4 is actually relying on the pulse to give this critical hit chance. Because if I just quickly show you here, If I go on to the lightweight M4, it's only got 7% critical hit chance, plus the 10% is 17% critical hit chance, 91 critical hit damage, 111 headshot. Now, bearing in mind that is with a pulse, if not then it's just these stats that you've seen on screen. Reload time, 2.12 seconds, reload speed, 37%, because we are using 3-piece Predator. Anyway, let's get into the house. The stats on this is 30% critical hit chance, plus the 10%, 40% critical hit chance, 110 damage, plus the 10% with the pulse is 120, and then 62 headshot damage. Sorry, this is so many numbers and words fucking jumbled up. And then we're using double-barreled shotgun, vicious and sustained and determined. You know, we're just using it for determined. To killing a target reduces a skill cooldown by 7.50%. And I don't really focus on any stats on this. 14% crit chance, 42% damage, 60 headshot damage. Don't really care. So the main points of this build is we're running 4-piece Nomad for the extra life, plus it's not even for the extra life. The extra life is just a 4-minute thing, and every 4-minute thing that's just nice to have. I'm actually running this build for the health on kill. Health on kill is so overpowered, and as long as you know how to mix and match it to about 30 to 50% health on kill, percent chance on health on kill, I don't know how you would word that, and a lot of DPS. Now this 6k build, 6k firearm, 6k stamina, so 663 build is one of my favorites with this, because you get more DPS than you actually like start off with a 6k, so the 6k firearms is enough. So let's just jump into the actual 4-piece build right now. Let me just warn you, I am using the Ninja Bike Messenger backpack. So if you guys don't have one of these, then this build isn't going to work for you. So if you guys don't have one of these and you want to see a non-Ninja Bike backpack build, comment down below and I'll try and make a good build for you peeps. Anyway, into these God Roll gloves. Attributes: SMG damage, which is what we want for the house, critical hit damage, which is what we want for the house, and health on kill by 5%. Mad. Love those gloves. The holster. Now, a lot of people will be like, Ryan, why don't you have health? Why don't you have critical hit chance? Well, this is also running with a 3-piece Predator for the reload speed and stuff like that. So I thought, you know what? Smack on 22% reload speed here, and that is just what I want to go with, right? I don't want health, I don't want critical hit chance or, you know, anything else. I actually wanted reload speed here, and I re-rolled it to get 22% here. Next, on the Kneepads, we are running health, and then the minor attributes: disorientated, resistant, shock resistant, and increased kill XP. Obviously, you don't need increased kill XP. Haven't really changed the Kneepads too much, except obviously you want health on the Kneepads for that 16,000 plus health. So altogether, because the Ninja Bike backpack gives you like an extra piece of your build, if you just want to read it there, give you a couple seconds where it says talent, read it. If you do want to read the whole thing, you haven't finished, pause the video. Anyway, I'm going to get on. If you don't know what the Ninja Bike backpack does, just pause the video and read that. Anyway, let's get on to the Predator Mark chest piece. Health on kill. Oh, yet again, it's just little pops of health on kill. It can be up to 5%, I think, there, or maybe even 6, I don't know. Health is a very big thing on the chest piece. We can maybe up that a little bit and then increase kill XP, which we don't need, but it's not a major attribute, so it's fine. And then the mask. This is actually one of my favorite masks for Pred Mark, is crit chance and then blind and death resistance. I don't know, I just like how that's built. And then what we're getting off of this is 10% reload speed, assault rifle damage, and SMG damage. That is why we're using the 3-piece Pred Mark, guys. We're using it for the reload speed, the assault rifle damage, and the SMG damage. So basically, if I was just using a 4-piece Nomad with like vigorous and, you know, refreshed, I would not be mounting as much as I did in the video, because a lot of people were like texting me on PS4 saying, oh, I've seen it, you're running backpack of the Nomad, gloves of the Nomad, holster of the Nomad, knees of the Nomad, vigorous or Barrett's, and then refresh. And I was like, no, this is something different, so I can actually get more DPS than I should be able to. So the 3-piece Predator's mark is essential. Like I was saying, these pieces do not need to be classified. They don't need to be classified. I just have them classified because I can have them classified and get a little bit more damage when I'm in the dark zone and stuff like that. But otherwise these stats will drop in skirmish and stuff like that. But I was using this exact build in skirmish and I was melting people, guys. So the actual thing is, let's get into these stats. I forgot to say on the house, 1.75 second reload speed. And yeah, so we need to get into some stats like health on kill, right? My health on kill is only 24%. Now, that may not sound like a lot. Like I was saying, you need like 30 to like 50, and a lot of people were running it with those builds, but also you got to get your damage in somewhere. So the 20 to 30% is super good. You can try and get this up as much as you can. Obviously this is on a fully optimized build. I'm actually going to be working on a 2.0 of this build. As soon as this video goes live, I'll be working on a new update for this build and get that out as soon as possible. Skill haste, we've got 6%. Don't know where that comes from. You don't need skill haste for this build, it doesn't matter. Max health 352,000, sorry. Armor mitigation 32.51%, which is pretty good. Health regeneration is also pretty key. You probably want to stack this when you recalibrate it at about 20, but mine's sitting on nearly 18,000, which is pretty good. I think that's everything. Yeah, that's everything to the build. I can show you how hard this build actually hits, because, you know, I'm in the firing range. As you can see, we've got the Nomad thing ready. I wouldn't use a green with this build. I'm just going to tell you that now. Do not use a green with this build. Use a blue, because the Nomad and the green will proc at the same time, causing a complete waste. Now, you know the green is better than the 4-piece Nomad proc, but if you proc them at the same time, you just wasted your Nomad proc, even though you're not getting the 60% damage resilience. Still, that Nomad proc, you can run around the corner, it can proc, and you'll be ready to go back into battle again. So I do use the survivor link, right? Yeah, the survivor link, or so-called the blue. So let me just show you how hard this hits with, you know, I'm only sitting at 400k DPS here, but if we actually go into combat, or it's glitched I think at the minute, let me just walk back out and walk back in. We should be able to get the card counter. As you can see, we got it. So as you can see, we're hitting quite a lot of crits. If we go up to the head here, precision, obviously the card's about to change, so we're going from 412k DPS all the way up to 480k, and then that's where the crits just become insane. You can see the crits for yourself, hitting at 40, 3,500 or whatever this is, like 60k. Looking at the red ones, really, like 35k crits. Right, the red crits right there. 25k, 41 crit. Because the card's back on the white one now, so we're doing 41k crit. And we are doing 25.7 DMG. I think those are your crits. I haven't really worked it out. I just came back to the division. I've been like taking breaks and shit, playing some Fortnite. Me and James are going to be making a new channel this weekend, so I'm going to be linking that in. But yeah, 25.7 BMG and then 23.1 BMG. This build is one of my favorite builds to play with, let alone I have like 6-piece striker, 6-piece final measure, I have 6-piece predator, I have 6-piece lone star. This is still one of my favorite solo, and it can be worked for a team because of its DPS for like skirmish and stuff like that. But yeah, mostly solo. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy. I might put a little bit of gameplay after this from yesterday. I hope you are enjoying the new music. Please smash the like button if you are. You know, gameplay music. Tell me how you like the music / gameplay commentary. I know I need to get better on my speech. Fucking jumbling all up. I'm sorry about that. And then yeah, I'm gonna play some new tunes tonight. Hope you enjoy. Thank you all for watching. Peace out.
2 years ago, man, I had a dream to get famous one day, but didn't have the means.